Everyone, welcome to the live. Let's see, we're going to answer questions today, and I'm really excited and looking forward to it. Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. Let's see. Just for future, if you enjoy these lives, you found your reading was accurate or helpful, consider booking a personal reading on my Etsy page. They are longer, more in-depth, and definitely more thorough than what I can offer on these lives. So let's see what's going on for everyone today. Ace of Cups. Maybe a lot of you are feeling unmotivated in general when watching this. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, you'll gain more motivation from your friends, is what I'm saying. Ultimately, like there's this feeling of journeying forth or being on a journey and needing a pit stop, needing to hang out with some people to like recoup or regain some energy before you continue on your kind of practical journey. So let's see. That's the general message for all of you who just got on. Then we're answering some questions for some other people. We have Elle. Elle says, hi, Cody. I'd like to know if my dad is happy in spirit. Okay, let's see. Is Elle's dad happy in spirit? Looks like he is, Elle. Elle, I'm curious if your dad has passed on, if that's what you mean by being happy in spirit. There's something about hope or a brighter future that's going on with your dad that he's thinking about. There's a feeling of just, there's something brighter, there's something over the horizon, there's something that there's a journey to that's like brighter and more hopeful. I see that happiness is on his mind or is on your mind, but the main thing that I'm getting from him or your dad, the main energy he's in is hope and direction and charting the course is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Nine of Cups also talks about this feeling of strategy, that internally he has this kind of plan or this strategy of where he wants to go next, wherever he is right now. It's like, where am I going to go next? What am I going to do next? That kind of thing. Let's see. Hi, Cody. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. This is Barca. Thank you, Barca. I'm doing well, just chilling. Elle says, yes, he's passed on. Okay, interesting. I don't know if you believe in future lives or anything like that, but maybe he's already in the process of planning his next lifetime or something like that when he comes back or something like that. Let's see. I'm doing okay. I'm doing like, yeah, I'm doing all right. There's not really much to talk about. Love of Gold says, hello, Cody. Lua Del Mar says, what is Willie feeling for me? Oh, Ethereal got on it early today, too. That's good. Okay. What is Willie's feelings for me, for Lua? Here's Willie's feelings for Lua. Okay, let's see here. It almost feels like Willie is manifesting a connection with someone else at this time or something like that. Hold on, let me see, what is he thinking about Lua? I think Willie thinks that you're fun. You're a good time. The first thing that came through was loud. There's something about loud or like someone being loud or someone being like in someone's face or something like that, but also being fun and a good time. I kind of think of this as kind of the vibe. We do have Cups energy here, so there could be some romance here as well. We do have an Ace of Swords energy upright, which is like a yes, that he is thinking about you. Yeah, it's just that I feel like he's manifesting someone else right now, which is interesting. It's like he's thinking about manifesting some other person or some other person besides you or something like that. And he's kind of curious about this other person at this current time. Yeah, we have the Hierophant, which is like typically my matchmaking card. I don't know if you were brought together with this person by someone else or something like that. But there might be a feeling of him wanting some kind of mental connection, like mind meld kind of vibe. Something like that with a partner, something along those lines. Let's see. Ethereal Moonlight says, question, for spiritual growth, do you see I can learn to scry with my ability? Oh, interesting. Are you talking about like stone scrying, like how I do it? Or like just, because I kind of like just say it's stone scrying, but I don't know what, that's just the best term I could use to think of what I like did, because I felt like I invented it. I probably didn't. I was probably out there somewhere else, but it felt like sometimes you just get things and you didn't read about them, that kind of thing. But let's see, what can Ethereal Moonlight, like water scrying, interesting. How would you even do that? Like I need like images to see, but maybe you're like thinking of like I don't know. Let's ask. So, like, ethereal moonlight. Could ethereal moonlight get into scrying? Is it a natural ability, or would you have to learn or develop it? Let's see. Wow, it is very much a natural ability, ethereal moonlight. You're meant to be brought together with this ability by the universe. At this time, there's a reason why you're feeling this, and I would say pursue it, definitely. Like, especially right now. Like, this could really take off in a way that, like, I'm not saying pentacles or anything, or like fame or anything like that, but sorry, I'm lowering the table, guys. I'm not saying anything like that, but I'm saying you're meant to do it right now. Like, it will lead to something really profound, especially with the Judgment card and the Ace of Swords. Your judgment's on point with this. Yeah, I definitely say try it out. I definitely say do it. Just keep working at it, I guess. Like, seems like you have natural talent, though, based on how we ask the question and stuff. Ethereal Moonlight says thank you. Casey says, hello, what will my future child or children's personality be like? Okay. What will Casey's future child's personality be like? I feel like pulling two, so there might be two kids coming through. And we have Panther Spirit. The first child's very determined, Casey. This child's very determined. They can overcome anything in life. They maybe like to travel. I'm just pulling basic stuff from the animal cards. They're really good at getting like a group to go in one direction, or they're really good at getting themselves to go in one direction. They're not the type to deliberate too much about decisions. They kind of collect what they need in the moment, and then they go for it. The other child that you have with Panther Spirit here might suffer from a little bit of depression. Not the biggest deal. I see they're a very powerful person with 44, master number 44, and ultimately they achieve some kind of really stable, secure foundation in their life. But growing up, they might suffer from some form of depression. I see this person has a sad look in their eyes. Like, this child has kind of like a sad look. And ultimately, like, their life journey is about reclaiming their power and reclaiming their happiness. I see this as a dream of theirs, and that is just their path in this lifetime. Yeah, that's what I got for those two kids. I was feeling two kids for some reason, so let's see. Love of Gold says, can you tell me if there's a message from my mom who passed away last year? Yeah, let's see here. Feeling like doing a hard shuffle for this question. Let's see. Is there a message for Love of Gold's mom? Does Love of Gold's mom want to tell Love of Gold, LOG, something? Any message from Love of Gold's mom? Let's see here. Okay. Love of Gold. Thank you, Lyra, for the super chat. I will get to your question in just a second. Love of Gold. There's something about a type of man or some type of masculine energy that you're drawn to at this time. With the Lovers here, it feels romantic. It feels like there was some kind of, it could have been a choice too, which I'm seeing with the Lovers, which I normally don't get that interpretation with the Lovers. I know it's a common one. There could have been some kind of choice or decision or a movement away from a specific masculine energy. And there's something about your mom who's very proud of you for this. She's like, I'm very proud that you left this person. Emperor reversed is kind of like a masculine energy that's pretending to be what you desire or want. It's like, this is someone who's playing a role of what you actually want. And Love of Gold says, aw, yeah. And Casey says, aw, thank you so much. It's like this energy of like moving away from some kind of masculinity that was toxic in some way, shape, or form. And she's really proud of you for this. With the Judgment card here, there's a feeling of like, wow, like you have done it. Like you have broken through this barrier, and I'm so incredibly proud of you. Your mom's also acknowledging there could be someone in your life that you're very open with that could have the potential for a relationship, or this card could mean that there's a feeling of someone in the future who you're going to be very, very open and connected with and be able to share a lot of stuff with. That is going to be like a love interest coming in. She's saying wait for, like, I don't know if she's saying wait for it. She's saying, what is she saying? She's saying like, what is this? It's like, it's almost like wait for it. It's almost like it'll come in time. It's also, there's like a few different messages about time, but it's like comforting. There's something about time and comfort. Like the way she's talking about things progressing into the future, it feels like very comforting is how I'm feeling it. And she's saying like, it's going to happen. Just like, it just, hold out for it or whatever, or like you deserve it, or like this is meant for you, something like that. And that's relating to the love interest that is going to be something really like revealing, where you're sharing, they're sharing, that sort of thing. Let's see, Lero. Let's see. Okay, so super chat reading. What is the next person coming for me in love? Okay, Lero, let's get to that question. What is the next person coming to Lero in love? I feel like pulling one of these. Let's get a animal spirit card out on the table. We have Dove Spirit. And let's pull 2 more cards to see what this person is like. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. The next person, Lero, coming to you in love, they're very peaceful. They have an outwardly peaceful energy. They inwardly might worry a lot, but I also see this person's extremely generous. Like, this person might have a little inner anxieties, inner fears, but outwardly they're extremely peaceful. They don't share those fears easily. It's like this person is very much like the epitome of peace on the outside. I think they're also wise. I think they are like common sense wise is the best way I can put it. This is not someone who's like super spiritually deep, but they're very smart in what they know on like the day-to-day basis of things. With 9 of Swords here, they may feel trapped a little bit in their anxiety. That might be something you work through with them, Lero, what I'm seeing. And then with the 6 of Pentacles, yeah, it does feel like there's something about them giving back to you, or like a give and take, or a solid give and take in this connection. Yeah, it might also be that other people want them too, because I sometimes get that with this 6 of Pentacles in this deck. Like other people want your partner, like they like them. Let's see here. SH, okay, let's see what you say. So SH says, Eric's intentions after last time he saw me. What's next in my career? I have opportunity to pivot to what I think is my dream career. Any advice for my higher self? Okay, that's a lot of questions, SH. Let me see if I can get to them. Let's see. So Eric's intentions last time he saw you was something about help, like wanting to help you. Let me see what else is coming through. Oh, Eric might feel like he's not worthy enough for you at this time, something like that. Or he's feeling like he has some kind of self-judgment about himself, that he's feeling like it's not really about you. It's almost like he saw you and it was like, oh, I'm not worthy, or something like that. There's this feeling of either helping you or not feeling worthy in himself. Let's do the career. Any advice from any advice from SH's higher self? Let's see. Your higher self, SH, is saying that you have so many powerful people backing you. You have powerful, strong individuals backing you, and you are a leader you are a leader, essentially. With 8 of Swords here, I'm really sensing that the only person getting in your way is yourself. Your own self-limiting beliefs, your self-limiting perceptions, things of that nature. You're being called to nurture and protect yourself at this time. Or that's kind of the instinct. It's like, I want to nurture and protect myself. I'm hearing it's a good thing to do because it's going to help you break out of these self-limiting kind of beliefs that you impose on yourself. With 9 of Cups here, this is also talking to me about this particular card. He's playing chess, right? It does remind me of a feeling of strategy. So this just indicates that like you have the strategy, you know the strategy to get to this next career position. You have it. Let me pull one more card for that actually. Yeah, even though you're starting out, or even though this new career could be something where you're starting out at and you admire it greatly, you really want to do it, you really want to get into it, I'm seeing this strategy is going to help you feel relaxed, like get like kind of a relaxed nature as far as like approaching this career opportunity, this career journey. Because with the 9 of Pentacles here, it's just really interesting. It's like knowing the next step. Always knowing the next step to take no matter what, which is really amazing because even when you're starting out in the beginning, it's like you admire it and you know the next step, like, you know, like, I don't know, it feels really good. Your higher self's very proud of you. They're saying you're very intelligent, you're very smart, way more than you give yourself credit for. With that 8 of Swords in reverse, that's the only thing they're kind of like wanting you to get through is this like self-limiting thing, like holding yourself back, stuff like that. Like I said, you have very strong, powerful, and supportive people backing you. You're very popular and charismatic. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. So that's what I got for you, SH. Let's see here. SH says, nice, Lero. Benita Bala says, hi, who is coming next in my love life? And Ethereal Moonlight says, thank you, SH. Yeah, thank you, SH, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Rachel's Magic. Okay, I need to go back to, I think it was Benita, because last time I read one on accident, I skipped it. Hi, Cody. Who is coming next to my love life? Let's see, Benita. Who is coming next in Benita's love life? Who is coming next in Benita's love life? Okay, let's see. Why did I pull 2 cards? Oh no, Benita. Oh no. I pulled 2 cards. It was on accident, but sometimes there's not accidents, you know what I'm saying? So let me pull this. This just means you're gonna have 2 options at once. Hold on. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have 2 options of people. Cassie, hold on, I'll get to yours in a second. So Benita, Benita says hi, okay. Benita, you have one person, right, who is very all about the truth and figuring out the truth no matter what. This person is, I'm seeing these 2s, repeating 2s for this person that'll show up for this person. The interesting thing about these people is these are people who are interested in you, but I am seeing you have a little bit of grievances with them as far as love goes, but I still see you're going for it anyway. It's like, I'm gonna like explore my options anyway. I'm gonna see what each of these people are about. I'm gonna get to know them. Ultimately, I don't know if any of them stick, but you do feel love for both of these people. The koi fish person is the second person I'm seeing coming in. They are the type of person who is like very plentiful in as far as like, okay, Lyra, I'll get to your question in 1 second. I have to kind of backtrack and get some of these other ones. But yeah, what I'm seeing with the koi fish spirit is just like, this person's very like, how do I put it? Like abundant. Like they always have enough money for whatever they need, that kind of thing. But with the 9 of Swords here in reverse, they might be a little contradictory to you. Like they might share opposite opinions that you're kind of like, what? Like, why would you say that? Like, that's so opposite of what I'm thinking. But this person just likes to interject that other perspective. And then as far as the first person, the dragonfly person with truth transcends illusion, this person likes to see the truth. So if you're speaking the truth, they will actually agree with you on that. They won't just interject an opposite opinion. So this is coming in kind of like a love reading, but also it's coming in with like that swords energy in here and the word truth and the dragonfly. It's like people coming in love to like show you what your perspectives are and things and like help you figure those perspectives out. So it's like a little bit of love and like the torment of a little bit of a love triangle while also learning where you stand on things is kind of what's coming next in love. Okay. And Lero says, take your time, no rush. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Let's see. Cassie S. Oh, Cassie S didn't have a question. She just sent some money, which is always appreciated. Thank you, Cassie. Let's see, Lero. Let me get some water real quick. Okay. Lyra wants to know, should I ask about what job should I pursue next? You said it relates to my voice, but also hermit. Could it be artwork at home, a bit of sales or other job? I don't know what type would fit me. Okay, let's figure this out. Okay, I want to pull. Those cards gave us the voice earlier, so I don't want to pull from them. Let's see what this says here. Just pull tarot cards for this. Again. You said it relates to my voice, but also hermit could work at home. First of all, it's going to be something that benefits your community. It's also going to be something where I feel like you're speaking seriously. It's not something where you're like, ah, ha, ha, making jokes or like having a funny podcast and people are laughing or something like that. It's about your voice. It's the tone of your voice. It's something about seriousness. It's also something about, with 10 of Pentacles, it's deeply going to benefit your community. It's going to benefit your family. It's in line with family values. I just want to keep that clear here. It's in line with family values, not just immediate family, but like your community's values as well. So like aunts, uncles, cousins, even broader community, like your town, where you're from, stuff like that. Like it aligns with, like everyone's going to think it's a very good thing to do. I do see there's this feeling of soothing people. So it's like serious speaking to people, but soothing them is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. I'm seeing this man looking at his dog, right? So it could be, it definitely could be something with animals where you're like soothing or talking. I don't know how else to describe it. It feels relaxed. It feels peaceful. I wish I could just tell you like what it is, but like I don't even know what it is. You know, it's not like I know and I'm like holding it back from you. Air's turned off just for confirmation for that statement. But yeah, it's like I can let me pull one more card. Let's see if one more card will help. We need one more card for Lero's question. But it could be with art. It could be with storytelling. I was definitely feeling storytelling, you know, like heartfelt, serious yet heartfelt energy. I don't know if that's even a thing, just like spoken stories or like writing stories and like speaking stories, something like that. But that could be something coming through, like you write stories, like short stories, and then you read them. Could be like poetry or something like that, like spoken word poetry. You start a site or something, or there's a place where people purchase those or something like that. Yeah, Four of Pentacles says like collect resources at this time for this particular thing. So like I know we don't necessarily know what it is yet, but they're saying that the first step you're going to know what it is you're going to want to start collecting things. Like, for example, like if it's like a vocal thing, it's like, oh, I want to start collecting these mics. Or it's like, oh my gosh, if I'm going to read poetry, it's like, I want to start collecting these books, you know? You might not even like write your own poetry, but you might like recite it or read it or something like that. So that's something that could also be coming through with the voice thing. This is the closest thing I could get to it. I don't think it's something like too sexual or unless that's what your community values, but I think it's something that's in line with what your community values. That's what's coming through very strongly. I don't think you have to like go overboard and do something I don't know, like OnlyFans or something like that, or like some kind of like I don't know, something with your voice that would like compromise your ethics or something like that. Um, Four of Pentacles does talk about collecting resources though for this particular thing. Biding your time, taking time with this, like absorbing. Absorbing is coming through. Let's get one more card. I just feel like pulling off the top. Yeah, Ten of Cups means that like your family, like your immediate family is going to be very proud of you for this work you do. Like it's going to make your kids happy. Like there's something about your kids are proud of what you do. This is really a career about like values and like also about like the future, essentially. Like this is something that could lead into something really powerful in the future. I'm being told right now, like look at your astrology chart. And see what deals with the vocals, with voice, which I think is like Mercury, Taurus is the throat, Gemini is speaking sometimes. I mean, you're going to have to piece it together yourself, but there's something about your voice. Like if you go talk to an astrologer, ask them about your voice, like what is it about my voice that's important and how could that apply to me, right? Okay. Okay, Lero says, I thought about studying accounting while I work that job. Lero says, I read astrology. I'm a Gemini midheaven. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay. So Gemini is about like vocal expression. You know, it's like sharing ideas. So that could be something where you like end up sharing ideas, like on a podcast or something. But it's like the way you recite the ideas, like the way you speak is like what makes people listen to you. It's like your voice is the thing that like draws people in. I'm hearing hold their attention. So it's like, for example, like if you have something where you speak, or if you're like where he says, I read, oh, where'd you say? I thought about studying accounting while I worked that job. Interesting. Lero says in TikTok. I actually thought about teaching astrology on TikTok. Now, TikTok's great. I don't know about TikTok necessarily because I don't have one, but can they do long form content? Because I am seeing something about you holding attention for a while, and I know on YouTube that's good for ads because for longer videos and stuff like that, you can put ads and stuff like that. You can make more money. Love of Gold says maybe you should come up with a new idea when it comes to your voice. Yeah, I don't know, Lero. It's really interesting. It's hard to know like what it is, and it could be something brand new. Honestly, like it could be something you haven't thought of, or it could be something that is not the right time to come forward yet. Mr. S. Dube says, hi, Cody. Anything you could share on my life currently? Career, money, L. Okay. Love. Okay, so what does... Lero says, thank you. I'm just in a puzzled place right now. Yeah, I feel you. I wish I could give you clear answers because sometimes it's like with tarot, sometimes we can get like part of the picture, but it's not like a definite, like factual kind of energy, you know? And it might be something where your career is something that I've never heard of before as well. And so like it's beyond my knowledge to like tell you what it is. Let's see. So Priscilla, I just read them randomly. So like if I just read them like Priscilla's asking, she does her questions above. It's kind of random. Super chats get read more than other ones just because they pop up. I see them, they stay on the screen and stuff. And then it's just whatever ones I see as the scroll, it scrolls up. But Mr. S. Dude says, hi, Cody. Anything you could share on my life currently? Okay. Mr. S. Dude. I feel like playing this one. Okay. Mr. S. Dude, I'm hearing don't rush into something in your life because it's going to be there and you are going to have plenty of time to do that thing. It will be very, it'll be fulfilling is what I'm hearing. It'll also be a lot of hard work, but don't feel like you have to rush in right now because I'm seeing that you're taken care of. The universe is taking care of you and you don't want to shoot blind. You want to wait till the path opens up. You don't want to kind of run in blind. That's what I'm getting for you, Mr. S. Dude. That's kind of the overarching message I'm seeing. This reading's not coming out as like little pieces and details like it does for some people. It's coming through as like an overarching message. And I feel like I need to say one more thing to you. Yeah, you wouldn't want to get in your own way anyway, is what I'm saying. You wouldn't want to get in your own way. I feel like you're not about that in general. But yeah, that's what I got for you. That is the message from, I think it was your higher self that you asked about, universe. Thank you, Cassie. She's telling Priscilla she can repost. I think I see it. Okay, so Priscilla, about love. I'm alone since too much and ready for a new love, but will someone new appear? Let's see. Will someone new appear for Priscilla? Yes, someone will appear. They're going to be a secret admirer at first. They're looking at you from afar. This is someone who's going to say, like, when you meet them, it's like, yeah, I've seen you around here before. Like, I've seen you around, that kind of thing. This person has like kind of observed you and they kind of thought, oh, you were really attractive. You're kind of a desire in their mind is what I'm seeing. With the lovers here, I see you'll be able to open up really easily to this person. You'll be able to share a lot with this person. And with the Three of Wands, there is this feeling of like, it's not loneliness. What is it? It's like a comfortable, what's that feeling when you're alone and you're comfortable? It's like, it's the type of person where like when you're with them, you don't feel like you're with a person. You just feel kind of like you're on your own, but you're still with a person. So there's a feeling of comfort in that sense of the connection is what I'm seeing, Priscilla. And Priscilla says, I'm a Scorpio. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I don't know what, let's see. Yeah, but Priscilla, that's all I got for you. Mr. S. Dube says, thank you, Cody. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's see. My throat's drying up, guys, so I got about like 2 more questions in me, and then I'm going to have to head out. Let's see. Marijana says, what awaits me this month? Let's see. Priscilla says, thank you so much. Yeah, you're welcome, Priscilla. Let's see. Marijana says, what awaits me this month? Let's see here. Wow. Marijana, I'm seeing that you're breaking away from some kind of unhealthy habit that you felt extremely tied down to. This was something that had an incredible pull on you. It was pulling you under, it was pulling you in. You're breaking away from that. I'm seeing you're using a critical and analytical approach to break away from this. So there's a feeling of looking at it for what it truly is, whatever this thing is, and being like, you know what? Like, it's like this, and it's this, and I don't need it anymore because I'm seeing it accurately for what it is. There's also a feeling of assessing passionate things in the future. Marion says, yes, true, my past marriage. Oh, wow, okay, interesting. Yeah, I feel you're like looking at it like, this is what it was, this is what it is, and we're gonna get over it. Now, with the Death card here in reverse, it feels like you're moving into a very transformative energy, a new chapter that's gonna be very long-term. I see you've been wanting this new chapter for a while, and this sense of really analyzing things in a really, it's almost like a critical way, like a critique kind of a way, is really going to help you move into this next chapter. I'm seeing also analyzing the future, like where you want to go, stuff like that is going to help. And that's kind of the general vibe of the month ahead for you. Let's see. And then Love of Gold says, if you have time, I would like to know what connection I have with Egypt. That's so funny. I just Marijuana says, great. Marijuana, oh my God. And she says, thanks. Love of Gold says, if you have time, I would like to know what connection I have with Egypt. Yeah, it's so funny. I just filmed a pile for a pick a card like 2 hours ago about someone who had a connection with Egypt. So for those of you watching this and you are watching this pick card in the future and you came back to this live confirmation, take this message too. Okay, so Love of Gold says, if you have time, I would like to know what connection I have with Egypt. Okay, what connection does Love of Gold have with Egypt? Oh, wow. This reminded me of like my childhood and like random stories our like Christian babysitter used to have us watch. But there's a feeling of being freed. Like you had a sense of freedom. You were trapped and you were freed in ancient Egypt, something like that. Yeah, is this an abuse of power? Like what is going on here? Yeah, there's a feeling that you were trapped or isolated or were like imprisoned or something like that in Egypt is kind of the vibe that I'm seeing. But the feeling is you were freed and you actually enjoyed most of your time in Egypt. I'm reading this backwards. I'm reading it right to left. Like normally I read like left to right. And I know this is mirroring it, like the camera mirrors me, but normally I read left to right, but this reading's coming through right to left, which makes me feel like, yeah, there's this feeling of like growing out. What is this? I feel like you were just freed in some way, shape, or form. Love of Gold says, OMG, I will watch it. Love of Gold says, I have an unexplained fear of their temples. Oh, that's so funny. Oh no, okay. Yeah, it's because you're like terrified because in the past life, like there was a feeling that you were like imprisoned or you were like, I don't know what it was, but like there's debates on whether the pyramids were built by like people who are guilds that were paid or if they were, slaves or servants. But there's a feeling of being liberated or being trapped and then being liberated. And like it feels like a group of you were liberated is kind of what I'm seeing. And you escaped and you were free, something like that. There's a feeling of like inner strength and inner, a sense of not being attached to things or a fear of like obsessive attachment that might come from this lifetime. That came from that past lifetime. So for example, you might deal with issues of obsession or being tied to people that you can't escape from, that you're trying to get free from. And then also this could bring you a sense of inner strength and fulfillment, and you're building through those issues in this lifetime. There could also be feelings of freeing other people from their binds or confines, kind of as a way to pay back whoever freed you. Like whoever were your liberators in past lives, you're like liberating them in this lifetime as kind of like a way to repay the favor is kind of what I'm seeing. So a lot of that, I know there's like some contradictory stuff in there, but that's kind of just what I'm seeing for this. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Love of Gold says, I noticed that huge ancient buildings are scary. Yeah, Love of Gold says that explains a lot. All right, guys, I think I'm going to get off the live right now. Love of Gold says, so cool, thank you. Ethereal Moonlight says, wow, beautiful reading. Yeah, thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the compliments. It like keeps me going, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. Let's see. So yeah, I'm going to get off the live right now. I'll catch you guys later. Just FYI, I do offer personal readings on my Etsy. Rage's Magic says, bye, Cody. Rage, I saw like I didn't get to read it, but I saw that you were posting questions. So maybe in the next live, we can get to your question. Ethereal Moonlight says, later, Cody. All right. Bye, guys. I was going to do a little pitch of my Etsy and stuff like that, but it's all in the description box. So just go to the description box if you want to know anything else about me. Instagram, all that good stuff's on there. GC says, big hugs. Thanks, GC. I appreciate it.